I'm a person who no one's gonna really respect. Like, and I don't deserve it. Like, instead of getting mad, I thought about it, right? Like, and then you know what it caused me to do? It caused me to read Deuteronomy chapter 8. I read Deuteronomy chapter 8 yesterday, like six, seven, 8 times, like over and over again, because it was so deep, right? So let's open Deuteronomy chapter 8 and what I'm talking about here. Why I chose Deuteronomy again, a new, Old Testament, right? Specifically, when I read it, um, the parts that held out to me, pointed out to me, was 11 and 12, and 11 to 14. So I'll put it up here. Give me a second. Deuteronomy 8, 11 to 14, KJV. And I'll explain, okay? Beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God. So it says beware, right? Be cautious. Do not forget Jesus, God, your God, in not keeping his commandments and his judgments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day. Now we know his judgment was placed on Jesus, and we know that Jesus kept his commandments and Jesus establishes the statutes. So it's about Jesus, right? 12, lest when thou hast eaten and art full. So when you get eaten, when you're full, and has built goodly houses, big houses, nice houses, and lived in, dwelt therein, means lived in. 13, and when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, things multiply, and your silver and your gold is multiplied, your money multiplies, and all that thou hast is multiplied, everything is multiplied, then thine heart be lifted up. You see that? And thou forget the Lord thy God, which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt and from the house of bondage. Right? You know, this is so deep. I've read Deuteronomy so many times, but did I ever reflect and think about all the blessings I'm getting? And do I ever look back and think, I don't want to forget about God? Yes, but not enough. To be honest, not enough, right? And so, in the same way, you guys may be hitting your goals. Brother just said he's going to have a breakthrough. What I learned was, whether it's a breakthrough or a breakdown, it's all a blessing. Genuinely. Whether God chooses today to go, Johnny, I'm going to break you down. Like, I'm going to break down your flesh. I'm going to give you 2 bacterial infections back to back. I sat in bed last night alone. And you know, when you're in bed and you're alone and you're just kind of like reminiscing a little bit. And I thought about it. You know, Lord, who am I?